Here we go. We are live. Good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday night. Our last late
For
night Crafts and Laugh
2022.
of 2022. Oh my goodness.
2022, Rach. Can you imagine? It
No,
is done.
I know. I don't know where this
2022, where did it go?
went. I have no idea.
Where did it go? Where did it go? 2022 is done. And remember, you can't, we were like, when is 2020 going to be over?
Yes, I
And
remember
now
that.
it's like
It just felt so long.
2022.
2 years
Yes,
later. And here we
yes.
are, still crafting,
Still
still
crafting, still together.
laughing, still hanging
Hey,
out.
let's say hi to everyone.
Sounds good.
I want to say hi. We have Sandy.
Hi,
We have
Sandy.
Jess from the
Hi, Jesse.
UK. Hello.
Welcome.
Tammy is driving, sis. Please be careful. I
Yes.
know that you
Careful.
are driving. Please stay safe. Ale is here. Hi, Ale.
Hi,
Bevs is
Ale.
here.
Hi,
Hello.
Bev. I understand it's your birthday tonight, Bev. Is it your
Is
birthday
it
today?
Bev's birthday? What? The 28th? Freedom. Fritzy. Hello, Fritzy. Hi, Alicia.
Hi,
Hi,
Fritzy.
Freedom.
Oh, Alicia. Hello, Alicia. Long time.
Long time no see, Alicia. Alicia's been very busy.
Yes,
Happy
yes.
birthday, Bevy. Okay, let's give Bevy a birthday song.
Okay. One,
Happy
two.
birthday, Bevy.
Oh, I thought we were going to sing happy birthday.
I
Not a whole, I don't know that song. You're on your
don't
own,
even.
girl. You're on your own. Oh, it's officially the 29th why I am Christian. Okay, so we can
There
sing it.
you go.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy birthday
birthday,
to you. Happy
Bevy.
birthday to you.
Yes, Bevy.
Happy birthday, dear
Dear
Bevy.
Bevy.
Happy birthday to
To you.
you.
Yeah.
Yay! You're
Happy
drunk.
birthday, Bevy. That's the craziest birthday song ever.
Yes, I think so. I think
Yeah.
so.
Hi, Claudia. Happy New Year,
Hi,
everyone.
Claudia.
That was crazy. It's okay. We don't have to be coordinated. That's not our superpower. It's fine.
No, it's
You can't
laughing and
have,
crafting.
yeah,
We can coordinate the
you
crafting,
can't have everything. That's too
not the
much.
sounding, not the singing, the songing, the singing, and the key, the tone.
Yes.
Especially with my cold voice right
But
now.
the heart is there, right? The heart of the song.
Oh dear,
Hi,
dear, dear.
Gina. Happy New Year, everyone. So, what are we doing today, Miss Rachel?
Well, as you can see, I was finishing up these poinsettias that I had prepped prior to the holiday, and was using the Miss Kate Cuttables smooth cardstock to cut these
Mm-hmm.
out and my Sizzix die. And I
Mm-hmm.
prepped a whole bunch of these because one of the things on my list is that I wanted to make poinsettias. And
Mm-hmm.
so I made these pink and red ones. Of course, I don't have any use for them now that Christmas is over, but they
Ava.
will come in handy for sure come Christmas in July in 2023. So I have these all here and finished so I can put them
Mm-hmm.
away. And I did the same thing a night or two ago. I had all these sentiments that I had prepped that I didn't necessarily have the shadow for all of them because I just went and did a whole bunch and I just
Yep.
sat and finished them off. So these are in my little dish that I can put away
So
for
beautiful.
Christmas.
That makes me happy. Having
Oh,
sentiments that are ready and prepped. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful, beautiful sight. Seriously.
it makes for such a nice when you do sit down to craft. Because what was I making? Oh yeah, I had these reindeer. I had these reindeer tags that I had made, and then I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have any words. But then I had a few of these left over, so I just put them on. And then these tags I put on my niece and nephew's package because it's cutesy for them, and it was
Right.
done. Like I don't know,
Right?
so fast.
Right. I think, we've been saying this for years. We should have a live that we do sentiments. And I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that today.
Okay.
I'm gonna make the big tags, big what did we do? Hashtag
PHA
PHA, big tag,
Tag
Crafty
Crafty
Goals
Goals.
2023.
It'll be 2023. Yes.
Woo-hoo. Hi,
So,
Fatima. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
yeah. So for those of you who like resetting and thinking about reflecting back on your crafting style of 2022 and what
Yes.
worked and what didn't, and you know what you used from your stash and maybe what you didn't use or what you hope to do and all those
Yeah.
plans. It's I don't know.
Put it in writing.
I
Put in
find
writing.
yes, and looking back on the year helps me think about what I've done and what I want to do moving forward. So this is the third year that we're going to do this, because the first one that I did was
This is my fourth. This is my fourth year.
Yes.
I did my first in 2020, which is with Amalia. We had a group in YouTube, which is the hashtag Crafty Goals collab with Amalia 2020. And then this one is from July to December. I did with Rachel 2021 right here. We did 2022. I think the tags are easily manageable because you can just slip it somewhere. It doesn't have to be anywhere spectacular. It just has to be in your craft room, like
so
a
easy
constant
that
reminder.
you can misplace 2021. Apparently, I can't find 2021. They were together at one point, but the point is, it's getting your goals down on paper and thinking about what it is that you want to accomplish in this upcoming year. So, I kind of thought that's what I would work on tonight, because I sort of am just slowly tidying up all my Christmas stuff. I put some of it away, and then I wanted to finish up those sentiments, which are now done. I wanted to finish up the poinsettias, which are done. And then is Soph here? I don't know if she's here yet or if she's coming. But
I don't think Sophie's here yet.
She
she's
sent me that beautiful Happy Mail package with this house dye. There she is.
So we were just talking about you.
We're just talking about you. She sent me this beautiful package with all these handmade embellishments in it just before Christmas, and it had these gingerbread houses in it. And
so cute.
She convinced me when I saw that die that I needed to own the die too. So I bought the Sizzix die, and I've made a few of these gingerbread houses that also will go in my stash for Christmas in July. So I love this die. It looks so stinking cute, and I had to do it with pink.
Perfect.
Because
I'm getting some stickers.
Trying to figure out if I could use it for Valentine's. So yeah, she is so awesome. I was so tickled when I got that package, and it saved the day for me when I had to make all those cards at the end, having her pre-made embellishments ready to go. It just saved the day. Yes, it saved the day. I don't know what I would have done.
Savior.
So they were so gorgeous. So I have that die ready so I can make some more, but I probably will now save it for Christmas in July. But one of the unofficial goals that I had set as the year went ahead was any new die or new product that comes in before I put it away, I need to use it. I want to be able to use it so it doesn't just sit there unused. So in time, the idea is that everything that's in my craft room has it been used at least once. So that became an unofficial goal that I set for myself.
So are you going to put that in your tag, Rach?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about, usually I have space for about 4 to 5 goals. I don't know if I should put some goals on the back, but the idea is I don't want to make it too cumbersome that it seems too overwhelming to do. I want to make sure my goals are specific so you can tell whether or not that you are
doing a good job.
You are doing it. I want to make sure they're measurable so you can say, hey, yes, I've done that. How many times I've done it. I want to make sure
attainable.
Sorry, what was that?
Attainable.
Yes. Attainable, that they can be achievable. And gosh, I'm forgetting I use this acronym SMART. What's the
SMART.
R for?
R is what is R?
I don't know.
SMART.
It's funny. I've just drawn a blank. It's good that
Hi, Erica. Hello, Erica. So it has to be SMART, which is specific, measurable,
achievable,
attainable.
or attainable.
Is-
I'm
What
going
is
to
the
Google
R?
it now. I have to Google it.
Relatable? Is it relatable or reproducible? I'm not
I wonder
sure.
if it's reproducible. Smart.
And
Smart.
then T is time bound.
Yes.
I know T is time bound. R is, you're Googling it right now, right?
Relevant. Relevant.
Relevant.
Yes.
What does relevant mean though?
I want to feel, it's really like, I guess the goal that we set for ourselves in this case is going to be connected to something related to crafty. Like it wouldn't set a workout goal on my big, okay,
Relevant.
oops, I'm off screen. I wouldn't set a,
Reach. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
and time bound. Yes. Relevant and time bound.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to make my goals too.
So as I said, I haven't really even pulled everything that I am using for this, but I have it all here. I just have I usually tend to use my planner stamp for this, but I'm just got to find this goals one because I know I usually always use the same stamp.
That's perfect. It's consistent.
Yes, and that's why I wish I had my other one to show because they always tend to look similar, but the goals are different each year and how I set up this part of coloring the goal. So if you look at this one from last year, my first goal was to use a monthly card sketch to create seasonal greeting cards. And I did really well with that at the beginning, but the last little bit, I guess I probably did it. Well, I probably made as that many cards, but I used the same sketch over and over again. I wasn't using a new sketch, and then use my sentiment stamps to build my stash. Another one that I feel like I was pretty successful with. Number 3 was take time each month to work on the kids' school days album. I didn't do that one single bit, but I think
Hi, Mimi.
I think that's because of our monthly, what do you call it? Our monthly themes. It just didn't fit in. There's no back to school themes. So if we had a back to school month, I think I would have worked on that perhaps then. And then the last one, which I did all the way through, I could even color that last one, is use stamped images to create DIY ephemera at least once a month. And I definitely did that. Actually, I should color that one in. So I definitely did that every month. So I was really successful on, I would say, 3 out of my 4 goals.
Mine, I did very, very bad.
What?
I did really, 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 really bad. Well, I was able to attain the 6.5K in Instagram, but I did not meet the 8.5 on YouTube. I'm like 8.4 or something. So probably that wasn't that reasonable or like attainable. So I'm gonna get a more attainable goal for 2022. Craft room tour still not gonna happen. Hopefully next year because I have I have so much and I don't have enough space, so I tend to just pile stuff. Organization videos monthly. I think I make organizers, and I would think that would be something that I did. I think that's good.
Yes.
Baking related videos, I did reels on those in IG, but not YouTube. So technically some of that is a check.
Yes.
Card making videos that I did not do. Mini album videos, I did mini albums, but I didn't count them. So I think I need to do a better job at, because I have it in front of me. Yeah, tracking them and everything. I was almost there. So, I mean, it could have been better, but we'll see how it goes. So 2023, it's still going to be the hashtag PHA big tag crafty goals 2023. It's still going to be the same hashtag. I don't think it's necessary for us to change it.
No, it's 2023 now instead of 2022. Uh-oh. Oh no, there it is. I thought I lost the 0. I always have a panic attack when I see stamps that have gone missing, especially when you
Thank
need
you. I'm
them
so
here.
glad, Stove. I'm so glad you liked it. And Jess, yes, we will still be having themes. Of course, the first theme for January, always coffee month, right?
Yes,
Always
coffee
coffee
month.
month.
Our
So,
favorite
yes.
collab, our favorite one, kicking off the year
Gosh, that's my
when we're coming off
favorite of
the
all.
Christmas crafting high marathon.
Yes. I think it's an easy enough transition for everyone because normally your coffee supplies you already have it, right? So
Yes.
normally people don't want to spend in January, and that's always a thing. It's gonna be like, I'm gonna be a no spend, I'm gonna use my stash and I will not buy anything. So it's a perfect opportunity if you have coffee month to just use your coffee stash. So it's perfect. And then by the time week one, so February is week one, week two is Valentine's, week three, week four is rainbows and unicorns month. So that's going to be another fun one. I ordered coffee dyes for the third time today for coffee month. I have no idea where they are. What?
Oh no.
Jess said I will try coffee month. I don't like hot drinks though. You can do
You could do
venti, you can do
fraps.
frappuccino, you can do tea, you can do boba. It could be anything that has to do with whatever beverage you like. It has to be in a container though. Um, so is your package lost, Ale? Is that what happened? 'Cause that would suck. I need to get my hearts. Let me get my hearts. What's this heart?
You're getting your hearts?
Yeah, like these puffy hearts.
Oh, those are cute. I don't even
So,
seem to have room to decorate mine by the time I'm
so I'm just
ready.
gonna do like 2023, like yours, 2023 goals. Boba is perfect.
Yes, boba
Baby
would
the
be
boba.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
iPad keeps shutting off.
I'm
Screensaver.
pretty sure as soon as is it getting lost? Is that what's going on? I
Well,
think
I
pink.
hope the third one's a charm.
Yes, pink. Crafty goals. Hashtag PHA. Oh, I do that. Yellow
What
is
I
cute.
love about this doing this die, is I don't know if any of you went through this, but you get on these little bandwagons or bunny holes, and you buy all this stuff. Like I have tons and tons of planner stamps, so that's why I love doing this tag, is because I can use my planner stamps that I don't use very much now to in my planner to create this. So I'm not buying anything at all special to make this. Everything is from my stash. This is a Heidi
Fashion.
Swap stamp set that I got at Tuesday morning, I think, way back in the day. And then this one, I believe, is a Michaels set. So
Hashtag PHA.
big tag, big
Crafty
tag,
goals.
big tag, crafty goals
Crafty goals.
2023 it'll be.
Big
Yeah.
tag. So I'm gonna put this lower. Hashtag PHA.
That's the only thing I don't have the hashtag on mine.
Do you want a spare hashtag? I have another yellow.
But I don't know if I were going to put it because I put 5 goals on mine this year. Look at that.
Wow.
I have 5 that I want to do.
Let's do it. We would love to invite you guys to do it. Has, make it simple. Like let's say use 3 dies every month that you haven't used before. I think it gets going back to it gets you to appreciate what you have, and I think that's really really vital in appreciating your stash and being able to create. It's always good to do that.
So, and this first goal that I'm setting is something that Christian and I talked about. We want to
Yep.
do a monthly
Memory deck.
memory decks project.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that too. I think it's gonna be so fun, and I already have the measurements for my memory decks holder. So excited! Oh, big tag.
And it's a great way to feature the collection, the monthly collab that you're doing. So if you don't, sometimes I always have a hard time getting started with like a craft project or something. And
Mhm.
so this is like a really great way, and if you don't want to make embellishments, to kind of get using the stash and get
The taste.
yeah, and get a taste of what you want to maybe make with it. And I bought way back from Lori Whitlock the box to make memory decks, like a memory decks holder.
Uh-huh.
And then I also got a memory decks holder that's actually a memory decks from an office for free from one of my daughter's friends' mom who was emptying out an office. So it spins. So I have that even to like fill. And I thought, you know, maybe this can turn into a swap, or I don't know. We can send out happy mail with them. Who knows? Like, it's just a kind of a fun way to try something different. I haven't made a whole lot of memory decks.
Yeah, it's like a layout, but only smaller, simpler, and easier to finish. If you like finishing projects, this would probably be a good thing for you to do. It gives you the satisfaction that yes, I've accomplished something without taking 1,000 couple years to finish, you know?
Yes. And then the other thing that I have in my stash that I started to do a little bit last year, but then it stopped, but I didn't make it a goal. So that's probably why I didn't continue, is another rabbit hole that I went down, especially when it was born, was acquiring Julie Nutting doll stamps. I have so many of them.
What about you're gonna do like a monthly Julie Nutting?
Yes, so I think I want to make one Julie Nutting doll a month. That's what I think that's what I'm gonna do. I want to use like my stamp collection because I have so many, and I think what I'll do is somehow turn it into maybe a card or something, like a slimline card. So that's another goal. So goal number 2 is use
Julie Nutting.
Julie, because she doesn't even make her doll stamps anymore. She's done.
What is she doing now, Julie Nutting?
Just creating her at her desk, I think.
Is she knitting? Julie Nutting is knitting? No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
She ran out of her creativity.
Really?
I think what was starting to happen is, you know, Prima really loved her dolls, but she was just creating out dolls, and they were starting to look a lot alike. Like, I'm like, that one looks like, I think she just, her, you know, mojo went kaput. And so she, like, you know, if the company still wanted him, that's great, but she just didn't want to do it anymore. So
it's very popular.
Jessica just said, holy smokes, Rachel, I just made 64 Julie Nutting dolls, stamped,
64.
colored, and cut, and ready to use. Whoa, 64.
64. That is
impressive.
A lot.
That's cool.
That is intense, and you get to appreciate, you know, it goes back to, again, the appreciation of your stuff and the supplies that you have and how it gives us joy. I think it's like the FOMO thing. That's why I want to do like use a die that you haven't ever used before.
Well, that's my next goal. It's funny.
Oh, okay, cool. We're calibrated.
So, yes. So going into my next goal number 3 is to shop my stash. And use either an untouched stamp or die.
Yes, love that. I love that. I'm going to copy that. Soph says, I want to use my Greeting Farm girls. I want to do that. I want to do that too.
Actually, I love those too, but I don't know if I'm
going to make those as a goal. The Greeting Farm girls are so cute. So cute.
That's a great idea. Okay.
PHA Big Tag Crafty Goals 2023. So I'm gonna find.
Okay. Okay, girls. This one, I can't believe I'm going to put it on here.
Okay. I want to
Take
hear
a deep
this.
breath.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay. I don't know. I'm putting it on here, and now I'm like feeling like the real
Accountability.
pressure because
Yeah.
you guys are going to hold me accountable. But
Yes, we
'cause
are.
I
You better
know
believe
how
it.
hard it was for Christian when she did this, but I'm going to do
No
it.
spend. Is it gonna be a no spend?
Spend.
Oh
For
god.
only 3 different months. So I've
Oh
already set the
my
months.
god.
So I want to do a
Oh my gosh.
no spend.
That makes me
Or
like not be able to breathe.
no,
Okay.
I
You
know
can do it.
I'm already like
You got this.
I'm already for
We will
January,
support you.
which is going to be hard with coffee month.
Yeah.
July and August. I can't do August. September.
Wow. We will support you, Rach, for shizzles.
So
For
my thinking
shizzling.
beside this is naturally every LA just said she needs a no spend year. Fritzy said that. Fritzy's gonna do a no spend. Okay, yes, Jessica. I don't know what I'm thinking. Like I actually am having like chest pains just thinking about this. So no spend for the month of January, for the month of July. So that's Christmas in July anyways, and I have so much Christmas stuff. I'm gonna whisper this so my husband doesn't hear me. I have 2 paper collections that I bought, Simple Stories and Doodlebug Candy Cane Lane, that I didn't even use because I just fell in love with the Miss Kate Cuttables collection. So the Peace on Earth, I created all with that I didn't use the other ones. So those ones I can use in July when you can't get stuff. So that was my thinking with that. And then September is usually Disney in September. I still have lots of Disney stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking September for me is so busy as a classroom teacher that I don't always have time to craft as much as I want. So I'm not going to go out shopping and try to refrain from stress, anxiety shopping on Ali, perhaps, because it's so easy to do that.
Ooh, this is intense.
I don't know.
Notice that I'm not talking.
No, I know. Everybody's just like taking the moment in with me. I know. It's like almost like a funeral. It feels like that.
So this is intense. You got this.
So I feel like I couldn't. So perhaps August might be a big spend because I have no spend on either side. I couldn't do November and I couldn't do December because December you're buying Christmas presents for stuff. And November, sometimes you're buying, and October you're buying dies so they arrive to do your Christmas crafting.
Yeah.
And then February is Valentine's, and then March is spring break. And I always tend to go to the States around that time. And then I get to go, like Soph said, to Hobby Lobby. So, I'm going to really try for like a no spend on crafty supplies those months. So 3 months. I feel like that's doable. It's spread out. July and September are really close, but it logically works perhaps with the way I spend. So you guys can hold me accountable with that one.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do with the spending portion for me is I need a separate credit card for my spending. I think that's going to be reasonable. And like whatever crafty money I have is going to be like a debit card, and whatever you have is all you if I'm doing it, if I'm actually doing it, and put a reasonable budget. For example, a reasonable budget would probably be, because we can get away with like Dollar Tree stuff. Still, technically, Dollar Tree could still be like family things. but we tend to kind of rationalize everything. Honestly, you guys know what I'm talking about. Don't be like that. You know that is Crafty Supplies, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna get shampoo, whatever." That's not true. I know you're gonna buy stickers. I know you're gonna buy something crafty. You have to be honest. And I think if that's what's gonna happen to me, if I actually tackle, I can't do no spend. That is not a thing. It's never ever gonna happen to me. I will probably do like a moderate spending when it comes to looking at how much I'm spending. And it has to be just one source. It's not like your credit cards that's so easy to swipe. It's just so easy to swipe. It just slides really, really well.
Well, that's the thing
Sometimes,
with PayPal online too. When you're looking,
yes,
you know,
yes.
those
And
breeding
your
farm
your phone
stamps.
remembers the number.
I think yes, it does. That's what makes it even easier. You don't have to like, what's the password again? And
Yeah.
those farmers markets come on for greeting farm, and you see a stamp that you didn't miss the
Oh
first
gosh.
time
Oh
around.
gosh, yes.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh,
So
and have a crafty friend. Have a friend that tells you no.
hey, that doesn't always work,
Get
Christian.
a
If you're going
partner.
with the swap
Find
thing,
a partner.
say no to swaps. And she doesn't even talk to me about them anymore. She'll tell me after she's signed up for a swap with a
Yes.
sheepish little look on her face. So I don't think that
Guilty.
works. Don't try to pretend that strategy works.
I'm gonna put like say no to swaps. Hi Wilma. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Wilma.
Say no to swaps.
Yeah. So
That is me.
yes. So I don't believe that one. You can pretend to rely on them, but you have to tell them to make it reliable.
Yes.
Not sheepishly say, "Guess what I did?
Guess what I did? I
I
signed
haven't
up for
crafted with you
another
for
swap.
2 days, and guess what I did?" You can't do that. Okay,
Yes.
that doesn't work. So my
Yes.
fifth goal that I'm going to set is I'd like to try.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to make this measurable, this one, but I want to complete. I have like unfinished projects, like projects that I've started that haven't finished. Like one of them is like this album with this collection. Whoops, maybe I should work on that after we're done here. This collection here, the sugar plums, and it's to make a album for Elizabeth from her craft party from last year. We've had her second craft party now, and pictures to go with that, and I don't have the first little album made for her. So but I have all the pictures printed and the paper chosen, and so I would like to do some sort of unfinished project. Whether I do complete 5 unfinished projects, would that be reasonable, or is that too many? Should I do 3? Complete.
Because, okay, how many unfinished projects we have? A lot, technically. What we can do when we're doing lives would be like, okay, week 1, we're going to do like our sponsor, for example, or whatever. Either a sponsor or the monthly theme, right? Number 2 would be memory decks. Week 3 would always be an unfinished project. And week 4 would be something that we've never used before. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
we can kind of like tailor it in such a way that it's going to encourage us to help with the tags. Alicia said, "Don't watch Christian's hauls. I go broke." Alice says, "This year I want to go do swaps." Oh my gosh,
Alicia,
this is why I don't show hauls that much.
And if Alicia is doing D-stashes and giveaways, that's not helping me use my stuff and stop helping me on my no spends. Come on. It's gonna be too enticing. Just don't do it in January, July, and September, okay?
Yes. Eric says, "Until Soph's crafty spending exceeds my cigar spending, I can be bitchin'." That's correct. That is called fairness, okay? Oh, I saw a reel earlier today, and it says, this is a lady, and she said, I don't believe in happy wife, happy life. I believe in happy spouse, happy house, because both partners has to be happy as well. And that's, I think, what Eric is saying. Happy spouse, happy house.
Yes,
Amazing, amazing.
I think
Never
that's
finished
very true.
Christian's home project. Yes. So you have to put in your goals. Get have Soph get her goals tag. And number 1, finish Christian's phone project. Do it. we're gonna be like, did you finish your goal number 1? Soph, did you finish it? Soph, post it if you finish it. We need evidence. For real, make it number 1, girl. And then I'm good to follow up. It's my thing. Ask Rach.
Yes, she does. She especially when I'm in a crafty like catastrophe, like I don't know what I do, and da 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 la 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 la. She's like, have you looked at your list, your collection starter list? Is there something you can do from that list? What about the poinsettias? You said you wanted to do the poinsettias.
Yeah,
the last
you
time
told
we
me
talked.
3 weeks ago.
Yes. Why haven't you done those yet?
Yes, that's right. Eric is on top of the business. Number 1, finish Christian's phone project. The first thing she needs to do is get a tag. Next, right, number 1, finish phone project. Follow up.
I need to.
Ooh, that's a good one. But if I do it and send it for a swap, yes, that's check. You can check your tag. However, we need evidence. We need photographic evidence. We need a witness, which was Eric. Those are the things that the court will be needing for it to be an actual fact. Okay.
Oh,
So acceptable. How cute. Oh my God, look how cute are the different colors.
that looks really cute, Christian. You always make yours look super pretty.
So pretty, honey. Because if you're looking at it the entire year.
Yes. Mine's practical, but
1, 2, 3, 4. How many goals do I have?
1. For me, it's fitting in because I have 5 goals this year. The parts where you color.
Can I get a witness? Yes, we will be a witness, Soph. We will be a witness. Eric is a witness, and then we need evidence, so you have to post it on IG. Fritzy says, I still have to do middle school and high school in my son's scrapbook. He just turned 20. Fritzy, that, my friend, that's going to be craft tag 2023, 24, 25, 26. You're going to be good until maybe 2030 when it comes to your goals. You know,
I still haven't done Elizabeth's baby book. She is 6. She turned 7 in 2023. And I still
my gosh.
do not have her baby book done. Her firstborn has 2 12 by 12 books for his baby book. Baby number 2 has none done. That's terrible.
I hear you. That's what happened to my child, Nick, also. So I am not going to dig myself into a hole that much. Alice says, I have to do my wedding album. I got married 2 years ago. Girl, that's your number 1 goal.
Oh God.
Number 1 goal, wedding album.
That's a good goal.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't finished mine either.
Alice.
I made it to the, what do you call it? The reception. And then I petered out. And the problem is my styles change. So I don't even know if I can finish it to make it look like cohesive.
Because Rach, your wedding album could be one of the unfinished projects that you're doing. Actually, you know what I mean? True. We can easily say, okay, Rach, do you want to do an unfinished project this evening? Even if you don't finish it within the hour, it still started up your momentum. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
It's not like hidden in the box, under the stairs, behind the furniture. Do you know what I mean? So it's still in front of your face.
That's true. That's true. Good.
Yes, honey.
See, look how she keeps me on track, everybody.
I will one day. Yes, that's true. Rachel is right. Our tastes change. We change.
And even our
Um,
interests, like just like,
yeah.
going back to how I loved the making the Julie Nutting dolls, right? And then how that
Hmm.
stopped. Because what I loved about it at the time when I was making those is I could sit down when Elizabeth was a wee little baby and sit down in an evening and feel like I actually completed a project. And that's what I loved about them. But I like Jessica's idea of stamping a whole bunch and having them ready to go
Do it.
because that makes it
Do
easier
it.
too. Same thing like with the breeding farm um,
Yeah, the greeting farm is cute.
images.
What is my goal? Okay, let me look at my goals. I want it to be like specific, measurable, attainable, relatable, time bound. Okay, obviously time bound is it's already within the year, so that's good.
And you
Jess,
can
did you
break it up
post your
into like a month or something.
Yeah, it's something that is real for you that you want to accomplish. We would love, love, love to encourage you guys to do this. And we're going to be here. We're going to be here to support you and follow it up. But don't be upset if I call you at 1:30 in the morning and you haven't finished your project. I'm like, hello,
This is your crafty
this is your crafty
crafty
goals.
conscience. Your crafty
Big,
conscience.
big tag crafty goals coordinator for 2023. I want to get an update on your number one. It's like, it's 2 in the morning.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I need an update. I need to update the committee on the progress of your goal. You know?
Claudia said her goal is to craft once a week, but I need guidance how to do that with a 2-month-old and a very
Mm,
active 4-year-old. Naps,
mm,
nap
mm.
time, nap time.
Nap time. Nap time and planning.
Yes,
Planning.
planning. Like that's the other thing I was saying to Christian that I haven't prepped yet is your crafty notebook and have your plans ready.
Yes.
So when you're tired and you can't think, you sit down and you're like, oh my gosh, it's a quiet house. I have some time in my craft room. What am I gonna sit down and do? You're not spending all the time thinking. So like once a
Yep.
month, I set some goals of things that I want to do for that month.
Mhm,
This was in
mhm.
2022, and this book is all like used up. I need to like
Yeah.
make one like this January last year. Color all
Oh
new
yeah.
coffee.
Rachel is really, really good with her craft notebook. That's
Using
for
Feeling
sure.
Frosty paper collection, a coffee traveler's notebook, a latte cup mini album. I never got to do that, but because it was there, I put it into another month, and that's when I made the fall one. And I'm in the process of here's an unfinished project, a doodle bug, old school latte cup folio or mini book, monthly greeting cards, um,
I think
making.
writing it down is really,
Oh,
really
I did do that.
powerful.
I
You know,
did
it
do.
makes you accountable
Yes.
to
Well,
yourself.
yes, and it gives you something to think about. And the other thing, which I've done, which is kind of fun. Where did it go? Like when I need to make Christmas cards, or not Christmas cards, I have the monthly collab all there, projects of things that I wanted to make and things I need to remember for Elizabeth's craft party. So when I set it up for next year, but I have some section in here. Where is it? 3D projects that I want to make. So now when I make my new book for this year, I'll write
Hmm.
some of these things down that still appeal to me in my new book. I won't write down the ones that I've already done. And then the other thing I like to do is Happy Meal that I get from Christian. I put
Yeah,
everything
yeah, yeah,
down
yeah,
that I
yes.
got to encourage me to go back and use them.
Yes. Rach, do you think it would be like a good idea to kind of do a live about the setup of our crafty notebook. I think it's a great idea to share like your best practices. You particularly have a lot of best practices when it comes to your crafty notebook. And I think we would all like benefit from those kind of best practices, and we can apply it on our own crafty notebook, don't you think?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I would, yeah. I mean, we would love to like just see and maybe like, oh, that applies to me definitely. Um, I think I love your crafty notebook. You're able to like manage that. Remember also, Rach, another thing, Claudia, that Rachel has been using, or we have been talking about, is having a crafty kit. Remember, Rach, about the crafty kit?
Yes, yes. Let me see if I have one here. Hold on.
Hi,
Yep,
Leslie. Good morning.
here it is here. This is
It's
something
so
that Christian
simple.
got me to do.
Yes.
So when you're in a, you have say scraps left. This is like scraps left over from a collection. So I cut everything to be sized to make cards. Then I stamped this little image, this cute little unicorn. I think that's Bonnie, isn't it, from the MFT stamps?
Yeah, that's
Then
Bon.
I'm going to use rosettes, and then I might still add something, but then I could make cards, color her in, have like sentiments from my stash, or maybe you end up cutting sentiments, and then here's a card. Boom, you're done. I have one other one that I have the sentiments done and the stamped images stamped but not colored, but I don't see that one here at the moment. But crafty kits you can take on the road with you. I can take
Yeah,
this
to
to my
dance.
daughter's dance class while she's dancing away and work on it.
I think we talked about this, Rach, when you were like, what am I going to do? You were like, what am I think our conversation was, what am I going to do right now? I don't have anything. And I think I challenged you, like, I need for you, because I think I
Yes,
was at work. I was at work at
you
that time. I
were.
remember I was in the hallway and I'm like, Rach, here's my challenge for you. Here's your assignment for this weekend, because I was working that
Yes.
weekend. And I said,
And I'm missing her company, crafty company.
yes. And so I said, I need for you to make 5 kits. These 5 kits are very simple things that you already have in your craft room that you're going to be able to finish and put it in a Ziploc bag or something very, very convenient. And it makes you still craft, but it's thoughtless crafting, I think is what we use. Like thoughtless crafting, you don't have to be really creative at that moment, but you just want to be creative, but not really think much, right? Because
Yes.
everything is thought of already. You've pre-thought about the kits. You just have to put it together.
Yes. Yes.
And I think it makes you still feel crafty. It makes you finish a project without spending, because it's already there and you're finishing something that you wanted to do. And
And
I
it
think
doesn't
it's going to be fun.
and it doesn't lead you to shopping to get inspired to buy, like, because you're like,
Right.
that's what I don't know, that's what I end up doing. Like, oh, I'll go to Michael's, or oh, I'll just look on Alley, or oh, what does Greeting Farm have? I need something to look at to help me get inspired. And then you go down the dark rabbit hole.
Dark web. Dark web of credit card swiping.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Use dice and stamps monthly that you've never used before. So are you putting like oh, you are putting every month. Okay, you've never used before. Okay.
Well, you could do, I'm just grabbing some yarn. You could do like a tally or something.
So
If you wanted to. But I get so much satisfaction coloring in the little boxes when I've completed it.
I'm gonna manually just do the boxes too.
I did map some of mine manually, and then I didn't know if I could draw them to fit them all in for this Julie nutting, so that's why I did the stars. But now I'm looking for my pom-pom maker. I thought I had it in my
Okay.
bag over there. Oh, there it is.
What?
Attached to the last yarn I used. 1 second.
Okay. Rach, what's your goals again? Monthly?
Okay, so my first goal
Oh, memory
is
decks. Monthly
the
memory
monthly
decks.
memory decks project.
Okay.
Number 2 for me was to use one Julie Nutting doll stamp once a month. Shop my stash and use either an untouched stamp or die.
Yep, I have that as number 1.
No
Uh-huh.
spend in January, July, and September. But I
6,
feel like August will
7.
be the blowout that overcompensates for July and September.
Oh, absolutely. Because we're gonna be together.
Yes, that's going to be dangerous.
That's gonna be crazy.
Have we told everybody what's happening?
No, I don't think so.
Should we?
Alicia, don't wait. We're gonna tell everyone. Go ahead, Rach.
Should we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that is something that we almost should put on our card, but we're not going to because
Make sure you close the door.
it's a sure thing now. But
Yeah, it's a sure
Kristen and
thing.
I have been crafting online together for over 2 years. We've been hosting lives together, and we have never met in real life. And coming in August, 3 Craft Chicks is hosting a retreat in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something Washi a lot or something? Camp Washi a lot? Is that what it's called?
I think it's Lake Lottawashi.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Lake Lottawashi. And we are going to that retreat. I'm gonna see each other for the very first time in real life.
It's gonna be crazy. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna see how tall Rachel is.
Oh gosh. You're so fixated on that.
I am fixated on how tall you are. I'm sure you're gonna be like, what? Oh my gosh. I am.
God. So
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna bring you with us.
yes.
It's not too late to sign up, you guys. It's gonna be in August. So if you want to join us, it's gonna be a new hotel because they've outgrown the Holiday Inn in Cheney. So it's gonna be in downtown Spokane. It's called Centennial Hotel. I need to talk to Alicia and Yvette because it's the 4 of us who's going. But you guys are more than welcome to join us. But you have to sign up because it's very limited slots, you know. But I think it's going to be insanely fun. And you have to let us know so we can ask Michelle to put you in our table. I think PHA people should be together. Do you know what I mean?
I think so too. That's a good plan.
Hmm.
So, yes.
I'm so excited.
Talking about this for a long time.
Yes, it's a birthday present to ourselves, right?
Yes, it's a birthday present. Yes, partly, and that's gonna what help motivate me for the no spend in July because I know that the big event is coming in August and the no spend in September because that will be the recovery month from all the excitement. So, yeah, I think I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I think it's gonna be phenomenal. Okay, my first one is use dies and stamps monthly that you've never used before. Monthly memory decks. What else do I want to do? Ooh, Project Life. I've been wanting to do Project Life.
You've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah, Project Life entry at least every month because I love looking back at my Project Life albums, like from past years when the kids were little.
Yeah.
And it was during the time when you're doing it, it was like, who's going to want to read this? Yes. And now that I'm reading it, it's like, oh my God, I love that I put the schedule of the nap times of the babies. Like at that time, it was 2014. And I had a schedule of what time they wake up, we do breakfast, they go to the park, it's just going back to like, it's mundane at that moment, but it's amazing memories having it down on paper. I want to do that again because it is amazing. I think
you're going to remember it, but you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Even me looking back at pictures of Elizabeth taking her to preschool and like some of the things that we were doing, I'm like, well, even with William too, like the different play activities that I planned for him, like all the sensory bins that I made and us playing together. It would have been fun to talk about the details because that was how I did my crafty time then with him, was me making those up and going to Dollar Tree and finding the things, and when we were
Right.
playing bubbles together and all that stuff. And you think you're going to remember it, and you don't.
Mhm.
You don't.
Yes, yes, yes. Agreed, agreed. So I have memory decks. Ooh, stamp. Stamp. Stamp images. I'm gonna do monthly stamp color and cut. Stamp images. Oh, create stamped ephemera monthly, at least monthly, because I have a lot of stamps. Create stamped ephemera. That's reasonable because I love doing it. I just haven't gone back to it. It's just so relaxing
I
every
haven't
month.
colored stamped images. I'm sad to say that I didn't stamp and color as many that I wanted for Christmas this year. I didn't do as much coloring as I normally do. And I pulled all that stuff out, which is,
Yeah. I love going back to my stamped images and like it just gives me so much joy of the flexibility that like an endless amount of ephemera that you can produce for yourself, honestly. You
yes.
know?
Especially
It's
when you
just
have it all prepped and
yeah.
you don't have to go and color it to match. I think that's why I didn't use as much this year, because it wasn't ready to go, but the
Hmm.
sentiments were ready to go. And that was like actually a goal that I was considering doing on my tag goal, was to do colored some Christmas, because I use so many Christmas images, is to
Hmm.
stamp and color some Christmas images once a month, so that, and have them fussy cut ready to go come Christmas in July. But maybe that's something, instead of making it a monthly goal, maybe that's what I focus on in July, so that they're ready to go come you know November, when you start Christmas
Finished
crafting. It all depends.
project. Yeah. I'm gonna do accomplish an unfinished project in here too. Either a project that I already have like a sketch for, because I have a lot of sketches of things
Yes.
that I want to do,
Yes.
but they're just sketches. They were in my brain, it became sketches, but they're not physical yet. And I think that's another thing that I can do. It's already sketched. It has to be sketched already as part of the requirement. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I think it's a good goal. Use dice stamp monthly. Okay. I think it's reasonable to be able to do this. And none of this, as you can see, none of these involve spending on anything.
No,
It's
it's using what you
using
have.
everything that you have.
Yep.
And I think that's really, really a good goal to do.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yes, a bunch of cards. That'd be perfect. Um, I think it's important to go back to like a mindset of gratefulness. I think it's really, really important. And I always tell my kids about this, like having a mindset of gratefulness changes the game entirely. So it's good to do that. I am so glad that we were able to do our goals because
Me too. I feel really good now. Like, it
yeah,
helps ground me as
yeah,
I'm coming into
2023.
into 2023. Like, it just helps transition, and then maybe we can do the notebook the next time, or maybe we
Yes,
can do it. You can invite me to one of your lives or something,
yes,
and we can
Rach,
do
can
it
I do
then.
that? Are you gonna be okay if I invite you to one of my lives? Because that would be awesome if we do that. Because I think it's really, really important for us to do the crafty notebook. It's just so amazing to have a list. Like, you get to a point where like, what am I gonna do? I definitely want to craft. I have no idea what to do. My craft room is overwhelming. I have so many unfinished projects.
Yeah.
But if you go to your notebook, you're like, this is what I have. Or if you already have a kit and you know you're going to be waiting. For example, you're going to the DNV. For example, you're going
Yes.
somewhere that you're going to be waiting. Bring your kit with you.
Yes.
You bring your kit. You're not going to be as grumpy. because you expected to wait.
The crafty
And
notebook, although
the craft.
sounds like, oh, I'm not crafting. Well, you are
Mhm.
crafting when you make it because you can make it. I mean, you don't even have to make it from scratch. If you want to just get
A
something
notebook.
like this from the Dollar Tree
Yeah.
or these, I'm sure some of you have purchased these things like this. These little
Notebooks. You
traveler's
can just
notebooks.
decorate.
You don't
Yeah.
even have to make it from scratch. Christian and I like making notebooks from scratch, so that's what we do to make ours. So then you're using your stash. But
Yeah.
if you don't feel like you can commit to the time, then you know,
Get a notebook.
um, get a little book like this. Remember what this is something Christian's like, yeah, we're gonna do this. Do you remember this, Christian?
Oh my God.
The one
Yes, I
word.
do. The one word. Oh my God.
I
Yes.
did
I
it
involved you in that.
and then I stopped because you stopped. Like the last one I did was June 17th,
Oh, it was
2021.
so good, Rach. But if you look back, isn't it amazing that you have that written down, your
Yes.
one words, and it helped you kind of discover more things about yourself?
Yes.
Mhm.
And just because I did it, the idea was it was going to start from there and then
Mhm.
do it consistently. But just because you can come back and revisit it. Just because you
Yes.
started it then, it doesn't mean it's all done. It's like that's an
Yeah.
unfinished project almost. You
Yeah.
can come back and do it,
Yeah. And you're not going to get punished for not doing it. It's not like, okay, kneel on salt. You
Yes.
didn't do your thing. No, it's about, yeah, I will do it. The one word. I mean, the value, there's so many things that we can do and share with each other. And that's what I love about this crafty community. It's all out, like all the ideas that we encourage each other, even if we also enable each other spending money.
Yes. We do
I
both.
know we do. We do. But you
We
can
do
just
both.
pick and choose what you want.
True.
And yeah, and it's gonna be it's gonna be awesome. I'm creating a shaker mix for Winter Wonderland because I don't have a shaker and I need to make a shaker. I need more pink because there's more pink in here. And of course, aqua. I
Leslie,
love aqua.
that's pretty. And that bowl just looks so stunning. Bev said she's going to do her one little word. Uh, and her one little word for
Mhm.
2023 is patience. I need to give myself
Ooh,
more grace and patience.
mine is breathe. Mine is breathe.
I haven't set my one little word yet. I haven't sat down to do that. I've been too tired. Maybe it should be sleep.
Maybe your word is nap because that seems to regenerate and reinvigorate you, Rach. You
God,
need to rest. So
that might.
Rachel is like a go, go, go kind of person.
That's what I was saying. I visited my mom and dad today, and I was asking my mom, I'm like, in the younger years when, you made it through Christmas and we did the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th celebrations, like, we did this year, were you like completely burnt
Wipe.
out and exhausted and just could barely function the next few days afterwards? And she's like, yeah, she's like, that's why we never took the Christmas tree down until after you went back to school because I just had no
Oh,
energy to
do
do.
it.
And so my husband and I were just having a conversation when we were going to do the Christmas tree. And I said, not till the kids go back to school. Cause the thought of doing that
It's
now
exhausting
is
in itself.
exhausting. I can't even think about it. I'm not even ready because I feel like I didn't sit down enough in front of the tree to
Mm-hmm.
enjoy it. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
rest might be the word. I don't know. Maybe that is resonating with me. We'll see.
Rest or nap or
Rejuvenate.
because you need that, Rach, because you're supporting so many people, not just your family, but also at work that you
Yeah.
need it. Honestly, you do, bro. Like
Well,
seriously.
yeah. Um, yeah.
Yeah, agreed, agreed, agreed. Ooh,
That looks
Latanya,
so pretty.
hello. Thanks. I was putting away Christmas today. I used a bunch, but I have a ton left. I may change it to Grace instead. Grace is a good word. Yes, I agree. It is that Winter Wonderland mix. Yes, it is Winter Wonderland mix. Oh my gosh, look how cute. I want to lick it, but I can't because there's actual sequins in there. I might choke and nobody's gonna do CPR because everybody's downstairs.
That's beautiful. That's perfect for the collection.
Yes, yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
excited because I finally ordered this die from KS Crafts. Well, it came.
Oh God,
Santa
yeah.
got it for me, actually. And
Ooh, Latanya says her word is finished. That's a great one when it comes to
oh,
like accountability and goal setting for
yes,
2023 is finished. Be able to accomplish the things that you've set your goals before and be able to finish it. That's awesome. That's a good one. Mine is breathe because my job,
yes.
yeah, my blood pressure is like, yeah, yes, yes, yes. When you're getting cussed at constantly,
Oh God, Christian.
breathing is really a good thing to remind yourself, like, girl, breathe. I need to go back to yoga, to be honest, because I was really grounded when I was doing yoga. But my knees started hurting, which is like an old age thing. So, whatever. Yes, honey. Oh my God, this is so cute. Is it
That's
mixed? Does this need more aqua? What do you think? Does it?
hi, Veronica.
Hi, Veronica. Happy New Year.
Maybe a little bit more blue.
A little bit more blue. I have blue. Let me look at the collection. Let me see. Let me get a piece of, okay, here.
Oh, Jessica says she thinks it needs maybe more white.
More white. I need to move it. I need to move it to a bigger bowl, to be honest. You're
Okay,
fine.
I know you have this die, so I have a question about this one. This is that little clutch purse from KS
Mm-hmm.
Crafts. When
Yeah,
you have this layering piece, how do you
yeah.
make sure that they line up when you do the layered piece with the, or did you not do that? Like, how do you,
You can't really cut the whole rate until you've had it layered.
okay, so you cut this piece.
Cut cut the base and cut your decorative layer first. And then attach it to each other like with washi. Don't
Okay.
attach it permanently with just washi or something just to get it aligned. Make
Yeah.
sure that you mark it because it may not penetrate both layers. Because that
Oh,
happened to me and I had to like reconfigure it. So I just washied it together, marked it with pencil where I wanted to be.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It didn't penetrate the other side. And it
Okay.
has to be aligned. It all
That's,
has to be aligned, all four layers of it.
yeah, that's what I was just trying to figure out here.
Yeah. So the first step is cut all four layers to the two bases that you have and then the two decorative portions. And then after you've done that, now you cut one side of the decorative layer and then you cut that with your hole. And then next is cut the base for that specific decorative layer. Does that make sense?
I think so.
And then copy what you have for the back portion. I need to get a bowl.
It sounds doable, but at this point in the evening,
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the energy to do all that planning.
You've used your energy.
I
Okay.
feel like I have used it. I
Okay.
have all these scraps. I ended up making a recipe book for my mom for Christmas. I squeezed that in. That's why I didn't finish up some of my crafty projects. And these are all the scraps left over from making the inserts. Look at all this paper. So I can't have it go to waste. It's just
Yes, you can put that in your kit.
so the Scrap Diva die, coffee latte cup
Yeah.
works. So I might actually use some of these papers for that. And
Enough.
that looks good.
It looks good. I need like a little bit of a dark blue, don't I? Because the collection, this is the collection, and I don't even have a dark blue. So this unbelievable. Like these sprinkles were like 3 years ago. Like when would I use the blue? And then yeah, right now.
That's why we have a stash. You just never
Yeah,
know when the time will
comes.
come.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is working
Oh,
out. Look.
yes, it is. No, Chiquita, I am
Hi,
sleepy.
Chiquita.
I'm getting sleepy.
She's tired. But they're gonna grow up. I keep on telling Rach, like Rach, they're gonna grow up and eventually they're not gonna need you to help.
Yes.
And then you're gonna miss it. You're gonna
That's why
miss the
I'm
the
not
moment.
complaining. I'm not complaining. It's just
It's just exhausting.
just tiring. And this, what today is Wednesday, so we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then they go back to school Tuesday.
Ooh, almost there.
Yeah. So we haven't gone Christmas light looking yet because of the snow before Christmas. And we want to do something special for New Year's. And then I'm going out to see a friend on Friday. We're going to have an appy lunch. Those are always fun. And Elizabeth's all excited. She gets to play dolls with the older girls and they just copy and do whatever she wants. So she just loves it. So we'll go by fast these next little bits.
Okay, let's see.
And then it's just trying to think about coffee month and what I'm going to make for coffee month. I think that's the other thing I want to do this week is pull out all my coffee stash, film a little video of all the things that I have to play with, and start making some plans for coffee. And I think something that I do want to do is an unfinished project. Woohoo, look at
Oh, you can do your cup.
because I made these. Oops. I started these last year. Oh, it's not really showing up very well. Let me just put my
Oh, the
camera.
expressly yours.
Yes. I made these last year and I made this traveler's notebook with just the covers, but not the insert pages ready.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something I think I want to decorate and do. Remember her? This is Olga.
Oh, yes.
Olga.
I think this is done. This one.
The blue definitely makes it more wintry.
This is okay.
I think so. Especially when you put it next to that cup. And that's a cute, cute cup you're working with.
I love Coffee Month, honestly. Earlier today, I was watching Wednesday. And so I did do some
Oh my God, look at that.
cuttings. These are KS Crafts. And then this one is just Ali. This is your favorite KS Crafts reach this one. Remember this shape?
Oh, the teacup one? Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
teacup
actually
that you
finished.
like.
I made some of those. I had those prep finished and ready. Not the shakers. I think I prepped them during a live, but I finished those this week too. Remember these cookies I made? And then these.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So I
Yes.
have these. I have all these ready now to go for Christmas in July.
You
But
are
think about
ready.
how pretty this would look in those colors.
Absolutely.
See, look at this is the one Soph sent me, isn't it? Super cute. Oh, she did it the other way around her roof. Ah, I didn't even notice. I did it this way. But that's a good way to use it too. Then you use the inner bits. Look at that. Well, you know what?
Beautiful.
I don't drink coffee either. But I have tons and tons of coffee stuff. Oh, I finished these owls. I had these already, but I thought these
Oh
would work
yeah.
for Valentine's.
I was gonna do winter owls for that. I'm gonna use the Winter Wonderland as part of it. Oh, Bevs, good night,
Good
Bevs.
night,
Happy
Bev.
birthday.
Happy
Hi,
birthday.
Lori. Hey,
Have a great
Lori.
birthday. Thank you, Lori. So, yeah. So I feel really good that we have our goals set. We have our tags here.
Agreed. I think it's a great way to kind of like guide you through your year. It gives you like a direction.
Yeah.
It's always good to have direction in whatever you're doing, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially for the crafting thing, like a sense of satisfaction that you're gonna do something and accomplish something for yourself as
And
a
even if you only
crafter.
get one star colored, or a few colored, that was more than perhaps you did another year because you were thinking about it. So set those SMART goals for the PHA. The hashtag is the PHA Big Tag Crafty Goals 23.
2023.
Um, oh, Claudia was asking, are you bringing back the one die a day series again this year, Christian?
Yes, because I think it's gonna coordinate with my goal number one, which is use dice or stamps monthly that you've never used before. I want to be able to use the dice that I've never touched ever before. Even if I bought it or it was sent to me, I still want to be able to use it. It's good for the companies that I work with. It's good for me because, if I bought it for myself and I know, in our brains, we were like, oh my God, I love that. I cannot live without it. Now use it, girl. So I want to do that. I want to encourage each other. I want us to encourage each other to like, you loved it. You bought it. You swiped that card. So let's use it. It's going to be so much
Play
fun.
with it. Let's play with it.
Yeah. So said I did the roof both ways. I used the outline to put the negative piece on one house and then put the outline on the second house so I could stretch the
Yeah,
special foam.
that makes so much sense. And guess what? I found that fancy foam at
Where? I went
Michael's.
to my Oh my gosh,
They
I
had it at
went to Hobby
Michael's.
Lobby and it wasn't there.
So I bought it a sheet at Michael's. It was $2.59, but that's a great way to make it work longer. So, I didn't even notice that when I was looking at yours because I was just copying what the package looked like and just assumed that I was making them like yours. So if you do end up doing a crafty tag, if you
Here's the hashtag.
post it on Instagram, or if you do a little reel or a video on YouTube, if you could please tag Christian and I so we can check it out and cheer you on and be your cheer coaches.
I will not
Don't
call you at
worry,
2 in the morning.
I will not be calling you at 2 a.m. Christian might, but
Yes, I probably will.
but I can assure you I won't be. And then if you could also use the hashtag PHA Big Tag Crafty Goals 2022. And I think what I'm going to do
23.
Sorry, 23. I'm looking at the 2022 one. 2023. Sorry. Yeah. So you put this upcoming year, 2023. And I think what I would like to do myself personally is maybe check on these at a quarter just to see how I'm doing and remind myself. Because I think I would have maybe done some of the other ones a little bit more having, done that a little bit. So
Yeah,
we can check in.
I have mine in front of me all the time, and there's no reason why I couldn't update it, but I didn't. So I'm gonna try better this year to kind of update it, especially that I'm adding new goals like the project life entry. I think that's gonna be vital, especially like if I'm gonna start forgetting things as I grow so much older this year, forgetting things and just putting the memories down on paper. So yes, I'm so excited I'm so glad, Rach, that we decided to do the big tag crafty goals
I'm
this
feeling really
specific
excited now.
Wednesday.
I feel really excited to move forward into
Yeah.
2023. And this leads us to our final episode of 2022, where we have put our 2022 big tag to rest. We're looking forward to new crafty adventures and crafty times together with all of you in the next coming year. So we appreciate all of you for joining us tonight here on my channel, Scrappy Happy. If you enjoyed tonight's show, if you could please consider giving a like at the bottom. We truly appreciate that encouragement. And Christian, I'll let you finish it off because you do a much better job of it, and it just doesn't seem like the end of the show until you do it. So
Everyone, thank you so much. Again, another year of crafting together. 2022 was amazing. Me, Rachel, all the producers, all of the staff for our show, Late Night Crafts and Laughs, we all appreciate you. We absolutely appreciate your support, the friendship, everything. Thank you so much. And we look forward to spending a next amazing crafty year with you for 2023. Thank you so much for joining us on our last episode for 2022. And I hope that you guys can, if you're going to make this one, use the hashtag so we can find you and make sure you're accountable.
Yes, we can be your collaborative coaches, your accountability coaches.
Yes. Let us know if you need some motivation, and we are here for you. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have an amazing New Year celebration. Please stay safe, stay strong, and I hope everybody's healthy on this coming 2023. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us. This is Late Night Crafts and Laughs, ending the year 2022 with
Rachel
and Christian. Nick, say hi.
And Nick.
Hey,
Nick. Everyone, thank you so much, and have a wonderful Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. See you next year. Bye. Bye.
Bye.